Greetings, everyone. Hello, hello. Hell yeah. Are we ready? 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 I hope so. Are we ready? Are we ready? Righteous. Okay. So we just got done with the camp. What do? We bought shit. Bought shit. There's the Alluvion down there. Remember that. There's that ladder over there. I think I already interacted with that. I presume that crystal is probably where we respawn. What's this? A ladder. Sarah. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Go back down. Go back down, everybody. Go back down. We're going this way. The long way round. Jai, what we talking about? Ooh, ooh. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Skellebone, skellebone, skellebone.
Sounds like a lot happened here.
What hasn't happened? This area is where Tevinter Magisters destroyed Arlathan City centuries ago. A whole lot of blood magic during the war.
And now?
Whatever Soulless did stirred up everything again. The old blood magic from the war never went away. Ancient relics appear out of thin air. Ruins float. It's like an old wound that never healed. Now it's bleeding again.
This is pretty gnarly. Look at this shit. They're like people. The plants. They're like ancient elves. They've got long ears and everything. It's like the ancient elves were turned into trees. So many reused assets from Inquisition.
City, Arlathan. This is what's left of it.
And it's not a bad thing.
I don't imagine it floated back in the day.
This is crazy. Look, it's like they're running from something. And this is where the ladder leads. Which we've already got that treasure, so don't need to worry about that. Okay, I don't want to go there just yet. I want to go check out this stuff first. What's that? Brother. What's that? What's that, brother? Illuvions everywhere. Kind of makes sense. Especially here in Arlathan. Even though Arlathan is in Tevinter. I guess it might be like new lore that's been introduced, but it seems like what they're saying is that the Arlathan Forest has always had wild magic. And that might be why the Tevinter Magisters struggled so long and so hard to delve into the Arlathan Forest. And they didn't understand how to use the Alluvians. Or no, actually, I think the Tevinter Magisters use Alluvians pretty regularly. I think it was like stolen technology. And then that's how Alluvians end up being in Tevinter ruins. But worn inscription, the secrets of the past, now hidden to each and every man forbidden. But seek ye with a watchful eye, find a key in the owl's cry.
Huh. A giant owl. Must be something to this.
Do you think, Rook? Is that what you think? Are these gonna explode if I get near them? I feel like they're gonna explode if I get near them. Yeah. Oh, yeah. poison. 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 I've been poisoned. A giant owl. Oh, what's this? Currently inaccessible. Why? 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 I don't understand why. Can you explain to me why? Is it just an invisible wall?
You ready to go?
Oh, hey. What's up, Scout Harding?
Harding, you sure you're up for it?
I'm fine. I need to get back in the fight.
Then let's go.
I've never seen fog this thick in Demetta's Crossing. This isn't right. The dock usually has people bringing goods to market, bartering and shouting. It's always busy.
Something happened here.
Wow.
Stay sharp.
Figured that out all by yourself, did you, Nave?
It's so quiet.
Too quiet.
Oh
Where
my
is
god.
everybody?
It's so quiet. Too quiet. Why? Why? I don't know. Why is that such an enduring trope? You know what I mean? I just think it's funny how, like,
Where are you going? This way.
hey, shut up. Leave me alone. How about that? I'm doing my own thing here. I don't know if there's not anything in these destructible chests, and I'm interested in ascertaining whether that is ignorance or in fact if there is something hidden. I'm not going to do this the whole game. I mean, if it becomes pretty abundantly clear that there's never anything behind the chest or hidden under the chest or anything. But if I have like one instance of something being under the chest or behind the chest, then that gives me permission to wreck. Okay, we're going. Here we go. Come on.
It's market day. People should be out selling eggs and buying bread. But everything's just abandoned. They barricaded the main entrance into town.
To keep something out? No. To keep something in.
Wow. Why is that so tropey? You know what I mean? Like, what's the trope here? Not what's the trope. We know what the trope is, but like, why is that just so common? Blight.
Even worse than in the forest.
Blight.
Keep them in, Mayor's orders.
You okay? What happened here?
Keep them inside. Listen to the mayor.
Hello?
I don't think he can hear us.
Yeah, no, man, that guy's gone. He's blighted.
We'll be rewarded. All of us.
Hi, Snickies. What you doing? Do not look at me like that. You had all that time to come sit with me, and you didn't.
No, you can't leave.
Hey, can you hear me?
Just stay here, and everything will be fine.
Someone used powerful magic to dominate the minds of these villagers.
It's really a very Origins accurate portrayal of the Blight. Maybe not in the design of the Darkspawn, but um, maybe not in the design of the Darkspawn, right? But let me make sure that I can be heard, right? Make sure. Hello? Okay. I think that's good. Anyways, um, yeah, the blight, the way that the blight affects the environment. This is very like reminiscent of Origins, or this is very very reminiscent of Origins blight. In a way that even Dragon Age Inquisition didn't really, achieve. Tattered note. Just forget it. The mayor's not worth arguing with. He'll take gold from the town coffers for a new fountain in the square outside his front window. But good lumber to fix the docks that everyone uses? That's far too expensive. Adeline. Oh, you are like distraught right now, bro.
This is Adeline. I knew her. She was a farmer. Sold spices to us, the best in Arlathan. I can't believe this happened.
And they just got churned into the meat grinder of the Blight. Yeah, that's the Blight. That's probably the most Origins accurate depiction of the Blight that we've seen in a very long time.
Is that an Aravel on the roof? The blight must have lifted it up there.
Golly. Just churning in the meat grinder. Oh. Headset's dying. There we go. What the hell? What the hell? Hello? What? Why is the sound cut out? Ah, jeez. Yo, sorry about that. I got a little tight. I thought the sound cut out, but it was like I turned my microphone down, not my headphones down on accident, and didn't even realize it.
This blight is weird.
Never seen anything like it.
Never. Blight's usually dead, static. But this is alive.
Okay, let's keep going. Might be more survivors.
I don't know why you're beeping at me, headset. You're plugged in.
Stay sharp.
Literally, I don't know
Two
what
more
to do with you.
survivors.
Hey, what's going on here?
Find the veil jumpers. Bring them to the mayor.
They're talking about Jahel and Milva.
They said bring them to the mayor. If we find the mayor, then maybe we'll find your friends.
Damn.
Why were they looking for veil jumpers? What did the mayor want with them?
What did the Blight want with them is the question. Man, it's pretty fucking crazy how cool a Grey Warden playthrough of this could be. With the way that the Elven Gods are tied up with the Blight. A Grey Warden playthrough could be really great.
Must get them inside.
We will be rewarded.
It would be so crazy. But I was so hesitant to make a Grey Warden because it just feels wrong in some real kind of tangible way to play a Grey Warden. Like, I feel like playing a Grey Warden would be in some way like a betrayal of the hero Ferelden. And even the Orlesian Grey Warden. The Orlesian Grey Warden commander. Because it's like, that's something unique about them. That's unique about that protagonist, right? And every protagonist has had something unique about them. Hawks was his blood. The Inquisitor was the mark. The Wardens was the Blight.
Milva!
Another veil jumper. Bellara.
Jahel! He's alive!
Bellara.
We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
No, listen. The gods have returned. I saw them. I heard their voices.
The gods did this?
A blood ritual to release the blight. The villagers, they said they needed power. Bellara, be careful.
Emissary. But that at the same time, it just feels like the story is set up in such a way that, like, a Grey Warden would be so righteous.
Help me! Hurry!
A dragon? Here?
No! 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 Please!
Hey!
We are not dragon killing material yet.
Fresh blood, a hungry heart. Creature, come to me.
Whoa.
Well, well, well.
Well, Vade. Hello.
Yeah. How's it going?
The people.
It's me in the flesh.
Blighted.
In the
Greetings.
voice in the void.
You gave them to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
Greetings.
They were in
How's
my
it going?
It's going alright. Just playing some Dragon Age, the Veilguard.
Yeah.
Help me.
I just figured since I'm just doing stuff for my shit, I figured I get lonely, alright? I got lonely. That's just the shit. It's just the
Cool.
I got lonely.
No, man, hey, that's the real shit.
I was just sitting in my Discord. I'm like, man, I'm like talking to myself. Who else can I pester? So I went through the long list of Discord servers. I'm like, oh, someone's in this server. I'm like, oh.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's Chronic.
It is Chronic.
Yeah, Chronic is in this server. I'm gonna fucking bamboozle him. And here I am. And since we have our cameras on, I'll show you what I look like. Well, I'm sure you see my face before.
Oh yeah.
So sexy. How's it going?
All that shit. Got for the Rizzler and all of that.
Because I'm looking at a dark screen. Here I am.
Got for the Rizzler and all of that.
I am.
Well, I hope you're doing all right. I'm just playing some Dragon Age, the Veilguard right now.
Yeah, no, I'm just chilling. I'm just doing my emotes, my actual emotes I got today. So
nice. Hey, I get so many of those a day, just from like junk mail and everything.
Yeah. Hey, people from other designers like, hey, do you have emails? I'm like, yes, they're coming. They're like, I can help you. I'm like, no, I get one person and one person only. You can suck my ass. They get mad at me if I don't play along with them. Or like, Aaron, I'll fuck with this one. This is like a long time ago. They're like, yeah, I can make you some really cool art. I'm like, yeah, well, I want a picture of Big Butt. They're like, Big Butt. I'm like, yeah, Big Butt. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
They had no idea who that was. I'm like, alright, well, he's a picture. You're like, it's like, this is not my content. I'm like, neither is your company. They're like, wow, that's one way to say you can go fuck yourself. I'm like, yeah. I'm very creative when it comes to shit like that. Fuck off.
I'm very creative when it comes to asserting my boundaries. I'm really good at
wasting time too, so.
That's good. That's good.
So yeah, recently I haven't had any weird graphic designers. Well, I'm also a graphic designer, but I'm more into like more the digital, like, you know, Photoshop, stuff like that. I'm not good at free drawing no more. It's been years since I've done it. So I have a personal designer that does the free drawing for me. Anything else I can do. It's just I'm not good. If I try to make a straight line, it's not straight.
Oh,
because I have fucking like
I'm supposed to feel
what's
sorry
it? It's easy. You can't. You just shake. God, what's it called? It's that basically. I just can't draw for shit.
Oh, like a trimmer.
Yeah, a trimmer. I'm like retarded in drawing.
They were in his
so
head.
bad.
The influence might
Oh.
But I did get a drawing pad, so I'm kind of getting back into the whole free drawing, which it helps.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't had time to do it recently, so.
Yeah.
So I got tonight and the next 2 days to stream. Monday, speaking of that, I should do my vacation because I'm leaving Monday evening after work, and I'll be gone for a whole week.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be in Hawaii for my honeymoon for my wife.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Yeah, much appreciated.
Hawaii.
It's for her. I've been to Hawaii a handful of times. I love it.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's why I told her, like, we're going to fucking Hawaii. If you like it or not, you're fucking going.
Wow.
And so.
Yeah, I've never been.
You need to go. It's fucking.
I think my favorite place that I've been was Montana. I've been to Montana. and Montana was freaking great. Um,
Was it?
North Carolina was pretty great too. Asheville's pretty great. Um,
I've been through a lot of the states, but it's been mainly like the East Coast, so like New York.
yeah,
That's it.
I've been like all over the South. I've been like Florida, Alabama,
I've been to
Georgia,
Florida.
North.
No, I also been to DC as well. So New York and DC and the East side and the East Coast. I've been to Florida. I've been to Washington State, Colorado, California, New Mexico,
Mm-hmm.
Michigan, Alaska, Hawaii. Then out of the states, Mexico, of course. Gotta go to Mexico.
Oh, I've never been.
I've been to the islands on the coast of Mexico. I've been to the Caribbean, the Bahamas. I've been to Canada. What have I been? I've been a lot of places.
Yeah, sound very well traveled. I like to think that I'm a little bit more traveled than the average person, but
Yeah.
not very much more. And a lot of the traveling that I've done has been for work too, so it hasn't necessarily been like
Yeah.
stuff that I could just kind of explore while I was there. I tried to do as much as I could while I was there, though.
Let's get him out of there.
What? This entire village is dead because of him.
I know.
So
Then
November
why spare
15th to
him?
November 13th, that is when I'll be on vacation mode. Means no streams, don't bother me. Means leave me the fuck alone. No,
We don't
pretty
keep
sure.
people.
I think
Not
I have.
this. We're not
Well,
murderers.
I haven't been to
We're
Hawaii in a
not
very,
like
very
gods.
long time. It's been like
Thank you.
I didn't
10
ask
years.
for your
10 years.
gratitude.
What's that now? So about
If I may offer
maybe a
some
little over 10
advice,
years.
10 years.
Excuse
Can you
yourself.
of what? Repeat
I
that.
felt their power.
It's been about 10 years since I've been to Hawaii, if not
Since you've
longer.
been to Hawaii,
It's
okay.
irresistible.
And I'm thinking
Then
like
try
this last
harder
time
next
I went
Don't
there,
make me regret saving you.
you're roaming at
Yes,
that
of
point,
course.
but I think
We all
since
should be worried about the
technology
rest
has
of the
gotten a lot
world.
better and we have
You
a
know,
lot more cell service.
For this
It was
is
kind
our
of
future.
it was kind of fucked up. I was supposed to go. I was supposed to go to
The
Hawaii
fade
for
had
work.
opened, and the guard
The work. I want to hear Varric's monologue. Um, for work, I was gonna go to Hawaii. We were set to go to Hawaii, the group that I was working with, and instead of going to Hawaii, they changed it at the last minute
Oh shit.
to Yuma, Arizona. So pretty much the precise opposite. The exact opposite. It sucked so much.
That's rough.
I was in Yuma, Arizona for a year. Hottest place on earth, dude. It was like 120 at midnight.
You know what's really funny? You know where I'm from?
Arizona?
Yeah, from Arizona. Ever
Yuma's
state,
different
okay.
though, right? Yuma's like weird. Yuma's like weird how hot it is. Cause like
Well,
up in
fucking
like
hate you, man. It's literally just dust and dirt and buildings.
oh, I know. I was amazed. I was like, I've
Yeah.
never actually seen for miles before. I've heard people talk
But,
about seeing for miles.
But it has grown a lot, but it's still literally just dirt and sand.
Highway for as long as the eye can see.
Yeah,
And-
so we take Yuma to we take the road or the highway from to Yuma through to go to California.
Yeah.
So-
Going to
so-
San Diego. I love San Diego.
Oh fuck yeah!
San Diego is
Uh,
lit, bro. Love
what
San
else?
Diego.
Well, so I'm more from the city, obviously, but I don't live in the city now because my wife lives up in the forest.
Yeah.
So I'm in Payson, Arizona.
Yeah, I
2
know.
hours.
I know that it's like different because like even as far north as like Flagstaff, I know that the Yuma is kind of specifically like in a heat bowl.
Yeah.
like geographically. That just causes it to be abnormally hot. Um, uh, yeah, man, we went to a lake, I think, one time. We didn't really get out that much. I had to sneak out to go to San Diego. Uh,
I don't blame you.
and I did, and every time I did, I had a great time. I was like, oh fuck
Yeah.
yeah, dude, San Diego. I think it was during COVID, so I was going to get vaccines in San Diego. Um, I had to go from you. I had to go to San Diego to get vaccines,
Gotcha.
and see, this is why I wanted Streamlabs to work, because I could just go to an intermission screen right now, dude. And I wish I had a webcam and everything. I could
Sure,
not get Streamlabs to work, bro. Just could not do it. Uh, uh, with the PlayStation and the laptop and the Twitch in between, it just didn't work. I tried several different ways to try to make it to where I could kind of have like a good
OBS. I
stream
really
setup.
enjoy OBS.
I think that the main thing that's the problem is just the fact that I'm streaming from my PlayStation. So I have to
Like
have
OBS
something
too.
like an Elgato. I think that's what Taichi um, recommended that I get is an
I do.
Elgato.
I do have an Elgato capture card, but the only thing that kind of sucks though. So I try to use it for a laptop as well. It works well, but the only crappy part is if you have your stuff set up to a laptop, for example, and say you don't want to stream that day or record at all, that laptop has to be on the whole time. If it's shut or off, you get no picture or no video of anything.
Right, you have to have the
So that's
laptop on.
Yep, and that's the thing that kind of sucks. That's I'm like, That's why I was like, I'll just get a fucking PC built and all that, and I'll fucking deal with it. And
You know, that's
it's
something
kind of
that I've always aspired to do. Like ever since like I was probably like 2016, 2017, just like looking at Skyrim mods on YouTube, and I'm like, God,
oh
one day I'll
yeah,
build a PC and I'll be able to mod Skyrim, because you couldn't at the time. Um, and then shit, dude, I've just never got around to it. Every time I've had the money, it was around the same time that a next gen console was coming out, and I
oh
was
yeah.
and so it was like the next gen console is going to be a lot cheaper than a full well built PC, and I'm already familiar with the way consoles work, and I'm not very familiar with the way that PCs work in terms of games. So it's like it's always just been the more convenient option to just get the next gen PC or the next gen console instead of forking out the money to get a PC built. Um, uh,
I
but it's
honestly
something
I
I've
would
already
recommend
aspired to do for a long time.
I recommend getting a PC built.
Yeah.
And like I always tell people, if you guys really want to get a PC going, like you can use mine, like my page. I have my whole like list of whatever I have on my channel. Don't use that as a must-have. That's just what I have. That's what I use to stream and whatnot. It's a very high-powered PC.
Yeah.
You don't need that. You don't need that much power, but that's something you can use to have a good recommendation to
Yeah.
go.
The right
It's like
direction to look. I've slowly
you could
kind of
use this,
built
but
a better tech base. I've slowly kind of built a better tech base. I've gotten like I've gotten a better router, um, and um,
and my dad's calling. Give me a second.
righteous. I'm gonna mute you, and I'll check back with you in just a week, or just if you wouldn't mind muting while you're on that call. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm muted right now.
Righteous. Thank you. Let's go on.
We're free. Thanks to Solus. They'd woken up to find their empire, their subjects, even their fellow gods, all gone. But they still had the power of the Blight, and corrupting a village was just the start. They made plans to tap more of the Blight, all of it, to rebuild their empire. As a path to power, it had its costs.
Why is he just explaining this to us right now?
Would pay for it.
Why don't you just show us this? Why can't this just be quests and piecing together the mystery of what the gods are after? Not even Dragon Age 2 was that exposition heavy. And then we're just back at the Veil Hunt Jumper camp. Like we... Oh, shit. Hold on. We're just going to Strife, right? So, we've already been that way. Let's take the ladder. I had no fights. No fights. The entire time. Barely.
I'm sorry. Elganon and Gillenane sacrificed them in some kind of ritual.
Creators. What about the rest of the village?
The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Elganon and Gillenane used them like puppets.
Oh, this bitch. Look at this bitch. Just flying up in here like she fucking owns the place.
I dare say it was a show of force.
Who do you think you are, Morgan? To just fly up in my life like this? What do you think?
Fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Lady Morrigan?
'Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Rook, this is Morrigan, an old acquaintance. I thought she could help.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solus.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now. Stopping Elganon and Gillenane shall require many hands. So, who are you exactly? I have borne many appellations. Advisor to Orlais, Witch of the Wilds, friend to the Inquisition. My place here, however, is but a humble advisor on matters arcane. Witch of the Wilds? An honorific born of rumor and exaggeration. The fearsome reputations of your opponents, however, are duly earned. This dark turn of events shall only become worse. I was hoping what we saw at Demeter's Crossing would be the worst of it. 'Tis but the start, I fear, and ignorance provides a feeble shield. Right. What can you tell us? As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas. Just to be clear, you know your old friend Solus is actually the Dreadwolf? So I have come to learn. It rather explains how he knew such a great deal of ancient elven history, and why he became so vexed when I attempted to explain it to him.
He did become quite vexed.
The knowledge I do possess is yours for the asking.
I hope it helps. For all we know, the entire world will look like Demetis Crossing once the gods are through.
Not if we stop it first.
Ah, the confidence of youth. You shall need a good deal more of it.
I suppose you have some advice.
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us? We're in his... well, he calls it the Lighthouse.
Ah, yes. The legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlathan.
I can take a look at it. Maybe fix it, even. I know Illuvians better than most.
Any help you can offer, we...
Why are you not Meryl then? You should be Meryl then. Why are you not Meryl
The
then?
magic is different now. Our gods are back. Our gods! And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
None of us can do this alone, but we can stop them together. Bellara, you're one of the only people in the world who can get our Illuvian working. Harding can track down the Lyrium dagger, and Neve can spot any clues we might miss that give us more information. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices. These are the times in which legends are born or slain. In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
Right. Let's move.
Nice. Ruins Reach, Part 2.
You can do this, Lace. It's gotta be done.
You should really stop, Scout. You should, like, not be doing this.
The shot.
That would have made things worse.
You don't know that. All you have are guesses.
We're up against something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts. Of course that's all I have.
I should have taken the shot.
Maybe you should have taken the shot, but we can't change it now.
Yeah. I just have to live with it. Right? Tried to stop the world from being swallowed by chaos, and now it might be swallowed by chaos anyway. Elven gods escaped from their prison, Solus is in your head, and we're scrambling to figure out what to do. And
Varric knew the risks. He knew what it might cost.
We're still standing. The fight's not over.
You know, I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop fighting, you push for answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Well, we need someone who can put the pieces of the puzzle together. We're fighting the unknown.
Exactly. Everyone has a part to play. Varric brought us together because of our strengths. He wanted a team he could rely on. We have to be that team.
Play to our strengths.
And rely on each other.
I think I can manage that.
Then let's find Solus's dagger.
And what do? Nothing. I do nothing. I swing big dick around, and that's it. That's my contribution to this team. Where am I supposed to go? This way? Okay. These away.
Look, there's magic lingering in this spot. Strong, old.
The dagger was here. Something took it. Darkspawn. Oh no, what if it took the dagger?
Only one way to find out.
Look, there it goes.
What? 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 It goes all the way around. It goes all the way back. Through the door. Aha! I see. I see. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Collect the hardwood. Collect that hardwood.
Big darkspawn coming right at us.
Yeah, it looks like a Hurlock Alpha. I would assume that that's what that is. A Hurlock Alpha. Oh, shit, bro. Oh, bitch. Big bitch, huh? Oh. Oh, I don't like Scout Harding. I like Bellara better with the mechanics, not the... Yes, oh shit.
We have to go after that ghoul. Let's get this gate open.
Look up there. That magical device.
Yeah, we'll check that out another time. First, I need health potions.
Keep on the trail.
Well, 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 look at that.
Alright, I'm back.
Well, well, well.
Well, well, well.
Vitar of the Veil. Let us
How can I go?
examine it.
Maybe that's where I go. Build it all. Oh, so I can just download this and okay. Maybe I can read.
Maybe I can read.
Yeah, I'm trying to get TikTok Studio also going, so like when I go live on Twitch and I can do TikTok as well, because I'm not gonna lie, dude, my clips on TikTok do pretty fucking well.
I know that they do. I'm not surprised to hear that at all. I'm not on it, and I know that I should be, because it's so much better than anything else. And clipping in general, clipping is kind of a weakness for me in general. I just tend not to do it. I know that I need to, because the clips that I have made have been like the ones that I've gotten up in the thousands of views. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that I think one reason why I don't do it as much is because it kind of it's like it's thousands of views, but it didn't really translate into more subscribers.
Yeah.
Which kind of to me was like, kind of hit me like, okay, well then what's the point? You know what I mean? The views are great, but it's not translating into people actually like following.
It's just the networking that it's doing, and like
and the algorithms.
I don't expect to get crazy. You know, I don't expect to get a lot of followers, whatever. I just want views. Yeah. I get views, and then people are like, oh, he's pretty cool. I'll follow his channel, like follow my TikTok, and then
you're right.
And then maybe they'll trickle into my into my Twitch and all that.
Yeah.
Or my YouTube.
It's the heavy lifting of the algorithm that clips do.
I mean, like, shit, there's a, what do you call it? I posted a video like I made a few weeks back, and it literally I uploaded it twice. The first time I got maybe like 2 views on it, and it was really good. I mean, it was a banger. I was like crushed that it did terrible, and I uploaded it the next day.
Isn't that the case? I've heard that's pretty much always the case.
And I got 9 views. I'm like, whatever, fuck it. I'll just let it fucking just sit and marinate. Within a week or so, like literally the next weekend, because I went down to my parents' house with my wife, 16,000 views.
Yeah.
Explain that.
Yeah, isn't that the way that it works out a lot of the time?
Over 16,000 views. It was just like, are you fucking kidding
me? It's like the videos that you put like the most work. I've heard that so much. I haven't really experienced it for myself, but I've heard that so much from like creators, how it's like the videos that you put the most work into that end up kind of just flopping. Not even being bad, they just flop. But it's like the videos that you don't really put a hell of a lot of effort into, and you're just kind of like, oh, this is just to kind of like fill the void in the content rhythm, somehow end up being the ones that take off. And it's like, what do you mean? How did you like that?
It's so dumb. My internet not fucking working? What's going on? Just
archive spirit. They're archive spirits, or at least that's what we call them. But they're not spirits. Well, not really. Spirits can think, they can act on their own, but these ones don't do that. They have no free will, at least to start with. If you have a lot of magic, though, and I mean a lot of magic, you can kind of force them into shape. Give them a mind or something close. Do that and they can remember pretty much anything you tell them for as long as you need. Only supposed to be 7 though, 1 for each elven god, and they're all destroyed. So where did this one come from, and who did it belong to? From Bellara's journal. The Elven Armory. We found another one of those strange elven buildings, the ones with the rings spinning around them. This one was unique, though, because it wasn't half melted. Not sure what kind of magic you'd need to melt stone like that. Not sure that's a question I ever actually want to know the answer to. I don't know why this one survived mostly intact, but the others offered so much damage. But the alluvian inside was smashed. Maybe that was it. All that empty armor was pretty spooky, too. Kept expecting it to jump off the wall at me. From Bellara's journal. Strife's journal. Strife's journal. Ruin's Reach. Veil Jumper recruits always ask me the same question. What is Ruin's Reach? I tell them it depends on the day of the week. It's always changing. One week, the trees turn blue. The next, you'll hear voices speaking to you from thin air. The truth is, we don't know what it is. We only know that a stretch of forest where you could have a pleasant picnic is now an ever-shifting hall of mirrors and chaos. It's like reality is trying to figure out what it wants to be, what shape it wants to take, and it keeps changing its mind. I've explored Arlathan Forest for much of my life,
Oh, it's Google.
and I've never felt so confused. The forest I once knew is becoming something else. Scouting report. Apparition. Expedition Scouting report. Veilgjumper Kaida reporting. I was in the northernmost stretch of Arlathan Forest trying to find a way into the Ganellis ruin. We recently discovered an old journal that claimed a lost Hala keeper found a room of relics inside Ganellis, down in the labyrinth. The entrance was blocked by rubble. As I was getting ready to wedge myself through a gap, an apparition appeared in front of it. It seemed to be blocking the way. Whatever it wasn't solid, so I think I could have passed through it, but it seemed to be waving its arms. It felt like a warning that I shouldn't enter the ruins. I didn't argue and turned and ran. A lament for fallen Elvenon from a Veilgjumper's letter. I hear tall watchtowers once stood where these waters emptied into the sky, their torches lit to guide the weary traveler. Sometimes on still days, when the mist hangs low on the river, I can imagine the lighted path up to the golden spires of Arlathan, and the voices of my people calling me home. I know Elvenon, our lost civilization, is not how I imagine it. Arlathan was a place of wonder and magic, and also of conflict and war, ruled by tyrants. Yet still I mourn it, and wish that I could have seen it just once and called it mine. Added below in different handwriting. These feelings are not yours alone. There is no sin in grieving what was lost, imperfect though it was. Strife. Nice. Well, that's all the new codex entries.
Darkspawn don't usually collect things, do they?
Solus's dagger is special. They might have been drawn to it.
Got another health potion.
Anyone spot that ghoul? It must have come this way.
Look out!
We're tracking. Man's got to track. Like Theodore Roosevelt from Night at the Museum.
More darkspawn coming out of those pools.
Stagger and takedowns. Perform takedowns with R. Oh. That's where the kill moves come in. I thought they were supposed to be automatic. Damage enemies fill their stagger meter once full. Okay. Okay, cool. Thank you, God of War. Come on up here, y'all. Let's fight it out. Oh, shit, bro. I'm getting my shit in. Oh, I always do that. Oh. I always do that. How do you get revives, dude? Is that like a perk that comes later? Wonder. I need another cider. I need another cider. I need another cider. Okay. I'm gonna go get another cider. I will be right back. If you haven't already, make sure to hit the follow button and turn on notifications so that you know when I'm going live next. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Good times around here. Good times going on around here. I hope everything's going good for everybody else.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some hot tea for myself and my wife real quick.
Solid, dude. Great move. Hot tea is delicious. Hot tea is delicious. Big fan. Big fan. Just also kind of a bigger fan of hard ciders at the moment. Okay, so we gotta build up a stagger meter. We gotta build up a stagger meter.
Take you to him.
Oh, oh, oh. Nice. Okay.
Did you find the dagger?
Righteous.
I don't think these Darkspawn took it. Let's keep looking.
I'm not a huge fan of the way that they redid the ability wheels. I think that they were kind of fine the way that they were in Inquisition. I know that they wanted to be a little bit more like Mass Effect, but they didn't need to change the wheel the way that it was with the square, triangle, circle combinations. I think they should have just expanded on what they had. That's just me, though. That's just me, though. Darkspawn horn. Wow. Why would I want one's horn? Not very visually impressive on the longer draw distances. That right there could look way better. And I'm not just saying that to be like petty or like nitpicky. What I'm saying, like games made 10 years ago were doing that better. Like The Witcher 3 was doing that, right? So it's like games running on much less good engines. I'm not trying to be nitpicky. I'm just saying like these are areas in which we can kind of expect better than that at this point in terms of graphics and what they're going for, right? Which is hyperrealism, which doesn't have to be what you're always going for and shouldn't always be what game developer studios go for. Sometimes surrealism is great. Some more surrealistic art style is really great, but that's not what they're going for, really. It's animated, but it's not surrealistic, and it feels like what they want is a big epic scene right here, but what I'm kind of getting is like, why does that water look so bad? And these rocks. You know what I mean? Acerada? A heavy Vitar? What makes it a heavy Vitar? Ability damage, but higher defense. Jesus, can you make that freaking tool wheel go away, please? Never hide helmet. I really don't need that freaking big text box in my face every time I want to change something. Okay, so there's some kind of stupid ass glitch. Oh, and that gives
Alright,
weak.
I'm back.
Oh, you're good. You're good. We're just chilling. 15% weak point damage, ability damage, and lower defense than the other one. Does the other one have any traits? I see. So that's what makes them green and blue and rare. I got you, game. I got you, game. And that one has higher ultimate damage. Okay, okay, okay. I think I'll try it. Why not? And it looks cooler too. So, got that going for me. Which is nice.
Turn that off so I can actually use my stuff.
Oh shit.
Over there. Our dagger thief.
More blight in the way.
See? Behind the boxes. What I tell you. What I tell you. It's always behind the boxes. Okay, so I gotta do a ranged attack on that one, and it'll destroy the rest of them. Hell yeah. Ugh, and there's probably another one. There's probably another one. She said.
Nicely done. I mean, it's gross, but you can't argue with results.
I wish instead of the throwing shield, they gave you just a crossbow. Crossbows exist, and besides Bianca, we had crossbows in Origins. I don't know why they didn't roll. No, but they never rolled crossbows over, except for Bianca. Bianca's the only crossbow left in the franchise. But we've had crossbows in Dragon Age since Origins. And this would have been nice for the crossbow to be the warrior's ranged weapon. Would be so fitting. In this system. Sentinel's Glory? Look at that big ass shield, bro. That's hot shit. Let's look at it. Gotta look at it. Okay, so its physical damage is less, but its stagger is more. Kite Shield's so OP. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna do it.
What was that?
I'm not gonna deal with this whole TikTok live studio bullshit. That's another problem for another day.
Another problem for another day.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get my TikTok camera to work as well as with my OBS.
Yeah.
But it's conflicting with one another. So say I'm using my camera for my TikTok, it won't be active for my OBS.
Right. Yeah, that's what the reason why I chose Streamlabs is because Streamlabs has it to where you can dual stream on multiple platforms, so you can stream on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube all at once.
Gotcha.
through
I
Streamlabs.
think if I do like TikTok, I'll probably do just gameplay only, and people actually want to hang out with me, they can just come over my stream and chat there. Because people want.
That's kind of how I'm handling. That's kind of how I'm handling like webcam and stuff. Like, because I don't have a webcam, the only thing that I have access to right now is my laptop, and I don't have the money to get anything else.
Gotcha.
And so it's like I'm kind of. Go ahead.
Continue. I didn't mean.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I kind of have decided that I'm like, okay, well, you know what? This is the best that I can do. I really tried it with Streamlabs. I tried to make it work. I couldn't make it work. So what I've landed on is that I'm essentially making the Discord its own sort of perk, and with regards to like Patreon and support and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, well, if you want to hang out in this way, then like what you're doing right now, Vade, is like, okay, well, that's what you're getting from the Patreon. You're getting access to something that I can't give in any other way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like that's actually a pretty elegant way of responding to my current situations. I'm really looking forward to the days when things are a little different. I was trying to get a job. I was trying to get a seasonal job at this great coffee joint here in town.
Hell yeah.
Because I am oh, I just died. Whatever. At this great coffee place in town because I'm certified as a barista.
Ooh, look at you.
And I like it. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
I like it. It's good. It's good work.
Yeah.
It's one of the few like kind of day jobby jobs that I've ever found that I've been like, I could probably do this and be pretty content if I was working with a good company that didn't try to fuck me over constantly, like the place I was working for did.
Yeah. So my one question is do you care if I stream live in this where we at right now?
I'm not really. I'm still figuring out. the boundaries of things. I'm really new to this, so it's like I'm still figuring out the boundaries of things. I would say for now, I think for now I would appreciate not, just because that would be really distracting for me, and I'm still trying to figure out what's the best way to kind of structure these sorts of things.
Yeah.
So I feel like that
And that's why.
that might just kind
That's
of
why I asked.
yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I do invite collabs for sure, and
We definitely gotta find something that we have on PS5 that we
some or crossplay. Yeah, something cross.
I really want Breakpoint to be crossplay because I have it on Xbox. I have so much shit on that game. I really want it to
Breakpoint's so
be
good.
crossplay so we can both play it.
Breakpoint's so good. I've had so much fun playing Breakpoint. Well, we had this guy that me and my my typical collabs. I'm loving it. Green Hazard. We play the finals together a lot, and we met this guy named OG Lil Spat. It's like he was one of the first people that I would have like considered like friends from only being online. You know what I mean? Like I've never met this person in my life. And he was so cool, and we played Breakpoint one time, and it was so crazy. Like we were just like me and me and I'm loving it. We're in the helicopter, and I had my like big LMG like shooting it from the helicopter, and they were moving in on the ground. I have a lot of appreciation for the Ghost Recon games, like for being so tactical. They enable so many. It's so cool to be able to approach a situation and be like, okay, what tools do we have and how can we use them in like this really cool way. Probably one of my favorite games in the franchise by far, Breakpoint. I played a lot of Ghost Recons.
I do. I think before Breakpoint, I love Wildlands. I still like Wildlands a lot more than Breakpoint. But I still love Breakpoint. But Wildlands is like it was so luscious in forest. I loved it.
I have seen gameplay of Wildlands and it looks pretty similar, just different biomes. Yeah. I never played any of the thank you. I've never played any of the other Tom Clancy games though. Like I've played Rainbow Six games before, but I've never played Siege. I have played the what's it called? The Division. I played the Division 2. That was fine. I didn't like it or hate it. It was just kind of fine.
Yeah, I feel that.
I think that Breakpoint does what I want the Division to do better.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Got that kill move. Been a long time since we've seen kill moves in a Dragon Age game. I think, man, there's going to be a lot of people who are a lot of the Origins only crowd who are going to completely miss how many elements of Dragon Age Origins have returned in Dragon Age the Veilguard.
Oh yeah. But
because the Origins only crowd are so sucked into what they think they like.
You like this, and you're gonna stay here and like
and
it.
And then you just don't see how it evolves. And then in this game, it's like kill moves haven't been seen in Dragon Age since Origins. The game design with regards to the levels, right? Because Inquisition was open world, whereas Origins was not. It had like levels and like specific maps for regions and stuff. And the Origins only people are gonna be, they're not gonna pay attention to the fact that this is carrying forward so many design elements from Origins.
Yeah.
More, in a lot of ways, more than even they carry forward from Inquisition. I don't know, have you played much of the Dragon Age games?
No, but I know of them. I see some gameplay of them.
I've been playing since Origins. Like, since Origins was the first one.
Nice.
Right. Lyrium Ghoul. Ooh, that's why he's freaky dude.
How late you gonna be on?
What'd you say? How late?
How late? Yeah.
I don't know. I was just kind of gonna go and see how things went. I think probably 11:30 was like kind of my soft cutoff point, but just depends on how good the game's going and how good the chat's going.
Yeah, I don't know your time frame, but it's almost 9 o'clock for me.
Yeah, it's 10:45 for me.
Gotcha, because I love to sit and chat about video games, but I'm like,
yeah, man. Feel free to check out.
Yeah, I just don't want to.
You're good.
I just want you to think to say when you say no to me streaming your channel, I'm gonna bounce. Which
no,
like I said, I totally respect it. That's why I asked you, just to make sure it is cool with you.
That's okay. No, seriously, I'm cool.
But like I said, since I kind of know when you're on, and since I don't work tomorrow, if you're on, I'll definitely hop in.
Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday, so I'm gonna kind of be. I've got to take my friend home to his home, which is like an hour and a half away. She's turning. Oh, she's turning Magic Dwarf.
But yeah, just
I'm
send me
gonna
a message when you're hopping on. I'll jump in and chat for a little bit.
Check. Awesome. Affirmative. Acknowledged. I will
awesome.
Look forward to it.
All right, man.
Have a good night.
Pleasure, and you too, and have fun playing your game, man. I'll catch you hopefully soon.
Yeah, man.
All right, man. GG's.
GG's. She's turning into the Lyrium Dwarf. She's turning into the Dude, the Titan touched, the Titan awakened dwarf.
This is the eternal hymn, the prayer and the proclamation. We are free again, whole again, here again, here again.
Harding!
I can hear it. The Song of the Stone. What is happening to me? What the?
She has the same powers as Sandal, and the same powers as a dwarf from the Descent.
I don't know how to control it.
Combined primers and detonators. They're cooldowns, man. What the fuck is going on with these cooldowns, bro? "48 seconds, dude? 48 seconds? That is just abysmally long. Oh, okay. I see. Nice.
Making the rest of us look bad, Rook. Need to go. They're coming from the right.
Push him. Oh, what? Come on. He slid off the invisible wall. That was some bullshit. I just wanted to kick him off the fucking wall. Oh, okay. They have a little, shit. I see. They have a little audio cue. I gotta not do it at the same time. Nice. Okay, okay, cool. I think I'm starting to get the parry.
Ready again.
Got us at range. Watch it.
Ranged attackers.
I'm ready. Let's go.
So, what's the primer? Do that one. And then do that one.
Got it.
Oh shit, oh shit. Help me. Help me. Oh shit. Dive and kick. Titan stop. Yeah, can you get your fucking ability back, bitch? I need your health. I need your health. Oh, I'm getting blighted. Oh, shit. Help me. Healing. Okay, slow him down.
That dagger. What did it do to me?
Not sure. We should get back. We'll talk it through there.
Your pact has failed, sister. And now the magic of the dreadful stagger is hidden from me. Fen Harel meddles once again.
If his dagger's beyond our reach, we must craft another. Made of red lyrium.
Oh, was it YouTuber that he did it? Yeah. And like so like and this was like years ago at this point. But like a long time ago. Did he like groom the girl? No, I think it was like a one night stand. I think it was consensual. But I mean it still sucks. Yeah, like that's very I'm just trying to get the context. Yeah. But I like because that was the thing like
You said something took you over.
She said it was like
Something like that?
And it's still with you.
Yes. I think so. It can't be possession, can it?
I doubt it. Dwarves can't be possessed. They aren't connected to the Fade. Solas's dagger triggered this event. But how? Or why? I'm sorry, Lace. I wish I had answers.
It's all right. Talking has helped. And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Dwarves have never used magic. We can't.
But I mean, like out of all the fucking primitive developer files that have been out on YouTube, you know, only the lesser. Not saying it's right. Make that clear. But yeah.
I honestly don't know what to think.
Tell me about it.
Maybe I just need time.
It's all strange, but somehow I feel connected. To the stone. Dwarves call ourselves children of the stone. Some of us have what we call stone sense. Those that have it can feel caves, lyrium veins, and faults in the rock. I wasn't one of them. Maybe the dagger unlocks something hidden. But this is more than the stone sense I know. I know it's strange, but is this gonna create problems for us?
Harding, you being here is never a problem.
Oh, really?
I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here, to be honest.
That's so sweet. Thank you. I, feel the same. I'll send word to the Grey Wardens about the blight we saw. And then I'm gonna lie down.
Yeah, you really need to lie down.
About what the gods are planning. I'll find some place to relax and try to reach Solus in the Fade.
Good luck. Try not to let him get to you. It feels like we're finally making some progress. And I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know it feels right.
They're like 5'8".
Should have been Dagna.
Their eyes on the
But
Dreadwolf
whatever.
and the gods he'd set loose. They couldn't see their own personal demons coming to haunt them. Harding told herself it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost titans, and all of dwarven history, with its buried secrets. How could that be anything but good?
Why are you explaining this to us? Why are you explaining this to us? Can we please just tell the story? Just stop fucking explaining it. This is show don't tell storytelling 101 shit. My God. Attack my target deals. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's setting up like a detonation almost. Even though it does much lower magic damage and much lower stagger damage. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Meow meow. Okay. What else do you have that's new, Harding? We got some points. What? We got some points, do we? Shredder. What's this? Adrenaline rush. No. Seismic shot. Oh. Shred. Greater comfort. Soothing potion.
No one knows.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Got 1 point to spend on myself. A little bit more resistance would be nice. I feel like I'm constantly dying. The Dwarven people. A letter home, an unsent letter from Harding to her mother. My dearest Ma, I'm writing to you from Minrathous, in Tevinter. I'm in Tevinter. Isn't that amazing? Yes, there are power-hungry mages, enslavers, and cultists, but the city is so much more than that. You should see the magical lights. I've mentioned this before, but I don't really work for the Inquisition the way I used to. It's complicated. I do miss it. I miss Skyhold and my friends there. But Charter still keeps in contact, and I'm working with Varric doing something really important. I wish I could tell you more, though. Soon, though. We're very close to finding the person we've been tracking. Once that's over, I'll come home, and you'll get to hear the whole story. Maybe I'll even be in time for the sheep shearing. Lots of love, Lace. Harding's notes, lyrium dagger. They had no idea it was a dagger when they found it in the primeval Tig. It looked like an idol with figures carved from red lyrium. Didn't want to stare at it too long, Varric once said. Felt like it was staring back. My brother, Bartrand, kept the idol kept the idol for himself and probably stared at it much too long. When he felt his sanity slipping, Bartrand sold the idol to Knight Commander Meredith of Kirkwall, who forged the idol into a blade. It didn't end well for her. The idol remained lodged in Meredith's petrified remains until it was removed some years ago, presumably by Solus, and restored to its original form. That's when I learned about the idol's connection to the elven gods. Solus used the lyrium dagger to create the veil, and he's going to use it to bring the veil down.
Guess I should find some place to try to talk to Solus.
Hey, the workshop's clear. Collecting heartwood. Scribbled note, packing list, very important, do not forget. 6 changes of clothes. 2, 3, 4 attunement rods. Collected cereals from Teventer. Spice collection spicy, 14 jars. Spice collection dwarf, 8 jars. Spice collection human, 2 jars. Large and extra large pans, good set of pots. Water skin large, water skin medium, water maybe. Fresh blankets, soap person, soap room, soap clothes. Soft pillow for back, firm pillow for side. Journal for working, journal for personal, extra journal for working, extra journal for personal. Pens, at least 3. Ink, stuffed challah, small. Note, Irilyn has offered to help pack. Unsure as to why. Possibly she still feels bad about breakup. Anything up here? Anything new? I don't think there's anything new. Doesn't look like it. Let me go see if there's any new dialogues with Harding. Oh, wow. Why do I not have boots on, bro? You're just running around barefooted.
Toldar is a tunnel. Veilguard, Velos Atreitum. But Velos Atreitum is nothing like Isatunal.
Isatunal? I remember. After you touched the dagger, the prayer, the proclamation, Isatunal. What exactly are you proclaiming?
They don't remember. No one remembers. We don't even know what we lost.
Harding, are you in there?
I'm sorry, what?
What does Isatunal actually mean?
Isatunal is an affirmation, a statement of existence, of being. It means I am here. But no, not I. I is singular, but it isn't. We either.
This should be Dagna. This just sounds like shit that Dagna would say.
Is the eternal hymn that encompasses all time, all spaces. I am, we are, this and that, here, there, now, and forever.
How does this get us anywhere?
Right. I guess it would be like a mage explaining how magic feels to someone who doesn't have it. I'm certain Isatunal describes how we, the dwarves, once were. But none of the books say anything about it. None of the histories are right. If we forgot something so important,
Yeah.
what else did we forget?
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
What the fuck?
I don't expect you to have an answer. Thanks for letting me babble, by the way.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
20 to 30,000 people working. Decisive, decisive tank victory. Oh hell no.
The Caretaker's Workshop. Recommending your equipment at the Caretaker's. Upgrading your equipment at the Caretaker's Workshop will increase an item's statistics. Finding another version of an existing item or purchasing it from a merchant will increase an item's statistics while also unlocking new properties. Pursue both paths to bring out your equipment's full potential. Empowering the Workshop. Collecting mementos out in the world will let you upgrade the Caretaker's Workshop. Excuse me. Upgrading it will increase the number of enchantments on offer and increase the number of the power of all weapons, blah blah blah. Cool. Awesome. So this is how we unlock shit. This is how we unlock those traits. We can use materials to unlock the traits. Sentinel's Glory. +1. Asarenda. Jumpers, deft leathers.
I didn't even notice that. Holy shit.
Raider's Cleaver.
D&D animated?
And Fade Touched War Axe. Storm is Bellara's bow, even though I don't want her to have a bow. Everybody has a fucking bow. Oh, her snake's eye can upgrade. Yeah, cool.
We need to have some fucking...
Righteous.
I know.
I really need to save up mats. It really seems like there's a limited amount of mats. There's a very limited amount of mats right now. Change monument. Altar to Fenharil. Hanal-Galan. No. A legendary hollow leaving streaks of gold in its wake. Sure. Hanal-Galan. Sunhead must be Mythal. But why would Sunhead be Mythal?
Couldn't be one god, it had to be three.
Anything in here? No? Okay. Alright. Let's go talk to Solus.
Wait, that room wasn't there before. I don't think.
Oh, that metal? Yeah.
or Harding must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
On life in the lighthouse. This ancient logbook is filled with meticulous Veilfire runes. Though it is encoded, flicking through it offers vignettes of borrowed memory. Fearful refugees are ushered into the lighthouse through illuvians, emerging from the infirmary and libraries of soldiers, spies, and scholars. Gardeners plant long-extinct herbs that grow, are harvested, and wither in the blink of an eye. The sharp smell of distilling medicine wafts from the window, and poison for the enemy drips into a vial. The arguments of a war council go on late into the night. Forbidden songs are sung freely, with filthy lyrics substituted for the Evanurist names. Finally, a heated conversation silhouetted against glass, with quick shadows darting behind it. The argument ends with a wordless but unmistakable impression. You summoned them. You feed them.
Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how he was supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
Yeah, there's a mirror right there. Maru. Bro, I have not seen that in so fucking long. I need to plug my nose. Kiss, man, homie. I need to plug my nose for my back. 'Cause I have nosebleed. For real? Yeah. Oh shit. It happens. Cool, man. I'll see you in the morning. See you in the morning, buddy. Sleep well. You too. I'm so fucking dope. I'm so fucking dope. That's right. I'm so fucking dope. I'm so fucking dope. That's right.
Every one of my tattoos is a story. Something I did that's worth remembering. Wonder what I should get when we finish this job. An alluvian? A wolf? I'll figure it out.
Welcome to my
ASMR channel. This is Diego de Guatemala. Today we are playing Dragon Age with Quiet. We must be very quiet.
Y'all been like fucking having a ball in there, dude.
Bro.
I've been here, y'all laughing like motherfuckers.
We've been watching some of the like old school like videos like, from like the early 2010s, bro.
Web 1.0 shit.
Best shit.
This piece is all that's left of the artifact that
Anybody who's watching this should look up.
The day we met. Only thing left of my time with the Veil Jumpers too.
That's a comment.
He didn't want to see me until I'd gotten some sense pounded into my head.
For $2 a month, you can subscribe to the ASMR channel with Diego de Guatemalteco and Quiet.
Anybody watching this should look up Bat Metal.
Bat Metal?
Have you seen that video, bro?
Mm-mm.
It's insane. Dude, you starting streaming has made me want to start a podcast. I'm not even playing. I would have an amazing podcast. I'm so fucking dope. I'm so fucking dope. That's right.
Being a Veil Jumper means taking risks. Strife of all people should have understood that.
Okay, cool. So we get like little keepsakes.
A meditation upon the use of blades was have read this thing cover to cover a dozen times during weapons training. Oh, the number of times I banged my head against this book trying to make the concepts work. That training has kept me alive so far. The peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He was so impressed with the batar that Kunari wear to protect our faces, and the fireworks he saw at a Ravani festival. Said he had no idea my people were such accomplished alchemists. I guess it's better than thinking all Kunari are big lumbering brutes, but still. Well, he meant well. Right. That's better. Now, how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or... Oh, relaxing. Maybe if I clear my mind.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. Perhaps nothing escaped as you stopped me from... what was it? Covering the world with demons?
As you clearly already knew, something did escape. Elganon and Gillenane, blighted.
Thank you for letting me know.
You'll recall I also said that you don't get to sit back and look smug.
What else could I be doing?
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Elganon and Gillenane.
I stopped you, didn't I?
You disrupted the ritual.
Yeah, I did. Even though I'm nowhere near as powerful as you.
Your plan is to tell me how powerful you aren't?
With the Veil Jumpers, I was in a dangerous part of the forest full of wild magic. My team got free, but not everyone did. There were a lot of people still trapped, including Varric.
So you went in, against orders, and freed them?
How do you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that powerful opposition doesn't frighten me. I find a way to get the job done, whatever it takes.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The elven gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
A bare fragment of their power? The Blight has almost destroyed the world several times. I mean, you're saying it's only a fragment. Whoa, dude, that's gnarly.
The Blight didn't escape with the gods?
Elganon and Gillenane escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the Blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw at the village, that's them not at full strength?
Correct.
The rest of the Blight is imprisoned? There's more than what's in the world already?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Magisters of Tevinter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the Blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth and led to the Blights that have swept across the world. However terrible the Blight is now, it is a mere fraction of what we will see if its full power is unleashed.
The Blight has already almost destroyed the world several times. 5 times. 6 if you kind of count Corypheus, which you can. I think you can. That's a pretty fucking epic shit, dude. He sealed up the rest of the Blight. Wherever they got it from. The Abyss. I think that's kind of like, if you read the codexes, that's the language that they use for what Gillenon tapped into.
I don't understand. Elganon and Gillenane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the Elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the Blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation, and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
Then we shut down whatever they need to do to free the Blight.
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few
The Black City.
capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed 2 things, and the Blight is the first? What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted, murderous monsters.
Agreed. Elganon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elganon and Gillenane.
You want me to pick fights with tyrants and bullies? Sounds fun.
I gave no orders. All I offer are suggestions.
I'm on it. What else?
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with
Should have been the Mage Collective.
please tell him that
Not Veil Jumpers. Should have been the Mages Collective. It's the little things. It's the little things that create the world's connection. And they abandoned that. They abandoned the little things in favor of taking their own approach. Aha. MT combat manual? Oh, okay. So the combat manual just goes anywhere? So if I put it down here, it disappears from there. Oh, okay. Okay. Elven artifact fragment. The change. Okay, so the mirror has to go on one of these. Mirror. Kunari face paint. And that's all I have. The book is over here. The book needs to be right here. Or no. It's fine, I guess, where it is. It doesn't really matter where it is, honestly. Don't really care. Can't be fucked. Can't be fucked. Can't be fucked. Oh wow, look at that. I got all these guitars. It's not showing it. It's not showing it. Okay. There's, what is that? Penshatash Mage. Literally blood dragon, worn by rare Cerebos, honored for great works. Mind Shadow Vitar, worn by Vashoth, who have spent time working with Dalish hunters. Oh, I think that's nice. Mind Warrior, worn by Cerebos. Clans after leaving the Qun. Cerebos who travel with Dalish clans after leaving the Qun. Worn by Vashoth who have fought alongside Dalish warriors in Tevinter. I like that one the best. Save. I want my casual clothes to look like that. I like that. The selected armor appearance may cause clipping in scenes designed for casual wear. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care if your game's buggy. It's not my fault. Talk to Varric. Got to go talk to Varric.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing.
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I'll get it done.
I never doubted it.
Harding, mate.
Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? That first ill-fated Arlathan expedition. Not the recent one. Demons just kept coming for us. Dozens. Hundreds. But you didn't give up. You found a path out of that forest. Led us from the darkest depths back to safety. Lost that magic map. Pissed off some historians, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life,
And
Solus wouldn't see you coming.
Varric is
And
the
don't worry,
exact kind of
I'll
person
still
that
be
you
here
would
to
want.
talk if you need me.
Varric is the exact kind of person who would be able to identify someone like that. He's been with 2 protagonists so far. If anybody can look at somebody and be like, I think this person's gonna go do great things, it's gonna be Varric.
There is something. When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team, and Harding got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
Did Neve tell you about me talking to Solus and the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
Your old friend is kind of an asshole, Varric.
I'd love to be a fly on the wall while the two of you get into it. Solus fought a rebellion against Elgar'nan and Gillenane. He didn't want to be a god. But he's also a lot older and more powerful than any of us. He looks at us like we're toddlers.
So how do I deal with him?
Well, act like you're as smart as he is, and he'll be insufferable. Show him you respect his age and experience, and he'll remind you he's just a man. Honestly, pick whichever of those pisses you off less.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
Demeter's Crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You took him back to the Veil Jumpers.
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out, and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Neve has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime. I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful,
Hey, Neve.
Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here, but you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Bellara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows. Their most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
working with a feared mage killer doesn't bother you?
If he doesn't have a contract out on me, it's not a problem.
It's a fancy name. Can you back it up?
That's the question. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and venatori. From everything I've learned, the reputation was earned. I never uncovered his real name, and there's been fewer stories the last few years, but the crows would know. I can set a meeting with their bosses.
Time to make new friends?
We'll see if it works.
You said the crows were first. What's next?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter authority
won't help and can't be trusted, which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
Are they all mages?
Tevinter might prize its mages, but the Shadows accept anyone. We've all got a stake in the cause.
These people sound great. I mean, if they're anything like you.
No one's as good as they seem. But they try.
So, we talk to the crows in Antiva and the Shadow Dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Bellara's ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
He's a little boy. He's a little boy. What you doing, buddy? Sticking your little head out from behind the window blinds like that. Just the cutest. Just the cutest.
Almost there. I just have to... Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I got it. Mostly, mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There you have it.
It looks like the crossroads from Trespasser.
What is that place? If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Alluvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Viravas, freedom of ways. I wonder...
If you have an idea what that place is, Bellara, share it. We don't have time to waste.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Alluvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
I've had enough surprises today, Spirit. Tread carefully.
The Wolf's Fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more... sad.
Just because something's sad doesn't mean it isn't dangerous.
I can think of an example or two that proves that.
And we still don't know what this Alluvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point. Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Rad. Magic damper notes. Initial notes on the dampener's operation. Dampener creates a counter resonance to the Fade. That's why it's safe to live here. No one's being torn apart yet, that I know of. But the counter resonance from the dampener is tuned to the specific part of the Fade. The more you move away from the spot, the less effective it would be. There's a theory that every mage has a unique resonance. The way they touch magic is just a little bit different. Theoretically, could you tune the dampener to a person's resonance instead? Make it so they couldn't use magic? Would be hard to figure out someone's specific resonance. Would need examples of their magic. Need third volume of Harris collected essays. Will ask the professor if he has it. Bellara. Would be like a really crazy way of using phylacteries. Templars could use phylacteries to do that. Shut people's magic down without having to use lyrium. It would still mandate the circles, though, which they haven't even mentioned the circles, which, of course, why would they mention the circles? Because we're in Deventer, and the circles don't really fucking matter here. Are you have anything to say? No? Okay. What, did you just miss me? Maybe I fucking did. What do you think about it? Bellara's down here in the workshop.
Rook, hi, hey.
Hi, hey, how you doing? Killing it. Okay. I want to go to my room. My room. Hey, where's my room? I was about to say. Want to go to wardrobe, and I want to go to Bellara, and I want to change your armor to this. Because I didn't pay money for it for nothing. I did not pay money for it for nothing. Okay, now we go down. Way to Treviso or Docktown. Alright, well I think that's going to just about do it for tonight. Thank you for tuning in. If indeed you still have, make sure to hit the follow button and turn on notifications to know when we're going live. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to know when I post new videos. And if you want to, you can check out my social media where I post pictures of my cats and general updates on my life. I'm on Instagram, Reddit, and Threads at chronic_kitch08. Thank you for checking in, and I hope that you all have a good rest of your night. I know that I think I'm certainly going to. So, let's go. Save, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good night.